Well, hello and welcome, people of the internet. Today we're checking out a turn-based tactical RPG called Pact. It's coming out at the end of the month on April 30th, and there is a demo currently available if you'd like to check it out for yourself. Now, what is Pact? The developer reached out to me and did provide a key, just for clarity, and they basically described it as Into the Breach gameplay with a Fire Emblem story and setting. Now, full transparency, I've never played Into the Breach, so I can't speak to that specifically, but based on playing the tutorial and the first level of the game, what I can say is, as opposed to being a more combat-driven turn-based tactics games, this feels a little bit more like a puzzle solver. The idea here, basically, rather than the goal of each level being to defeat all the enemies on the map, it's more so helping allies survive. And so in doing that, rather than having direct attacks, we're going to have some manipulation abilities that we can move enemies around and kind of either have them attack each other or have them attack nothing. You'll see. We'll jump in and we will check it out. So with that all being said, guys, go ahead, grab a snack, grab a drink, sit back, relax, and let's check out some Pact. So jumping into the campaign here, like I said, there is a tutorial to kind of walk you through. A lot of it is going to be pretty straightforward. Again, it's more so the gameplay itself than the actual tactics that are going to be a little bit different here than kind of what we're used to seeing. So we'll jump into the volcano. I haven't seen the story yet, so we'll kind of see. Apparently there's like a big dragon here. Mother Dragon. Nothing soothes these weary scales like a molten bath. Now then, what to do? Perhaps I'll count my golden coins once more. Then admire my diamond crown for a while. And after that? Another lava bath, perhaps. What? Why are my chests empty? Did those puny humans dare to steal from me? I will reduce their world to ash unless my treasure is returned right now. Oh God, it's a fire-breathing dragon! Edgar, what is happening? It's the dragon, my lord. Someone has stolen its treasure. It is in a fury. If we don't return what was taken, it will reduce the city to cinders. Who would be foolish enough to steal from a dragon? We don't know, my lord. The thieves have vanished without a trace. The situation is dire. We may have no choice but to offer the dragon the royal treasury. Ludwig, my lord, I bring grave news. Thieves have infiltrated the castle. The royal treasury, it's gone! Who are these thieves? Ludwig? My lord, gather your men, find them now. At once, my lord. Edgar, we must appease this dragon before all is lost. There is still treasure buried within the ruins. Take your best soldiers and retrieve it. But my lord, the ruins are cursed. We are mere moments away from being incinerated by a dragon, Edgar. Take your men and get it done. Yes, my lord. After some time. Now here's our main squad here, our main party, and yes, that is a fox, and apparently the fox is our main character. That could just be a joke coming in from the tutorial. From what I've gathered, there's a bit of a humorous edge to the story here. It's not all, serious like a Fire Emblem might be. Greetings, Lysol. Thank you for coming. Let's get this over with. Clear my family's name and give me half the treasure. Those are my terms. Got it? Yes, I agree to your... Rats! Ugh, I hate rats. Sir, we're surrounded by rats. Everyone, get ready. We're under attack by rats, and we are men in armor. Flux can now use the rush. Yeah, so if you went through the tutorial, each character has their abilities, and Rush was not one of those abilities, so that was just given to us. So our objective, friendly units must survive 5 turns. So we got to keep everyone alive. Now, everyone is pretty weak. This knight has 5 HP, 2 HP over here. The bags and stuff, I mean, these basically have health, but you can kind of just use them to break. Now we can, let's see, nobody is attacking. So the way that this works, like I said, it's more of a puzzle game. And that's what kind of threw me off a little bit when I first started playing, but going through the tutorials again, it clearly lines some of this stuff up. So basically, enemies won't attack just randomly on a turn. So for example, this rat is not going to move here and attack. Enemies will line up, and once they have a red border, they are planning to attack the direction they're facing. That's when we can kind of manipulate them, maneuver them to our advantage. Now, we do have 4 different units here. We have kind of like the rogue character, really more so is about pushing. Has a projectile push and a manual push. I'm not necessarily sure why you need a manual push if you have a throw dagger, but basically we can push a unit 1 space away. We have our fox boy here, who is actually our taunter. So basically, we can attack a unit. It doesn't do any damage, but we can kind of, actually does it do damage? We'll have to see if it does damage. And then force them into a different path. We have our knight, as you'd expect, our damage dealer. Damage and pushes a target. Also has block. The first damage this unit is received is reduced to 0, refreshes at the start of every turn. And then we have our witch, who just does like a big old blast of damage. We can use this actually to our advantage in actually hitting allies occasionally if we need to. But for this first map, shouldn't need to. I have played through this first map. That's the only map I've actually played through, but it's pretty straightforward. So we can come up here. So you can see here, we can push this rat into the bag, which will kill it. We can also, you know, if we wanted to, let's go ahead and just show off the taunt as well. So now we can, you know, pull it over here, and it's going to follow us. And then I kind of forgot to do the witch, but that's fine. Didn't really need to do anything with her anyway. Now the allies have their turn, and, you know, for the most part, it's the first level. There's not going to be much of a challenge here. Now, the yellow squares are going to indicate that enemies are showing up here next turn. We can actually delay this, so we can just put units on top of these yellow squares, and they're actually not going to show up. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do anything about that one, though. We'll kind of move the witch in the middle here. And then from here, that's pretty much all we're going to do for this turn. Hit spacebar, move to the next turn. All right, so now there's another unit that's going to pop up here. We're still delaying this one. Now, again, that's not that this unit is never going to show up. Eventually it will. We're just delaying it for a turn until we leave. So let's see. Let's do a little bit of... Let's do this. Let's have the fox come down here. We'll go ahead and taunt this unit. And honestly, we could just pull him over 1 square. That's totally fine. We can also... Let's see, we can bring us up and over this way. Deal damage to the rat. Unfortunately, let's see. Oh, and then we can also, let's see, so we can have the witch. We got to line up here. Do 1 damage to it. And do we have any additional move? We do, so let's go ahead and lock this one off. That one's already locked off. Or actually, let's have the fox move there. You move here to block that. And then let's go to the next turn. Okay, so now this rat is planning to attack here. Some of the symbols here. So we have health of the rat. We can also open this up here. But we have the health of the rat. This is indicating the number in which they are going to attack, which doesn't matter here. There is a tutorial. So one of the tutorials is there is 1 unit in the middle and 4 rats around each side, all attacking the main unit. And so what you can see is that on it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, and you push this unit here. So basically the rat attacks this one, pushes it, that pushes this one, that pushes this one, and then saves the unit. Has 2 HP. It's pushing this guy into the brick, so we do have to worry about that. So what we can do here, let's see, what can I do here? Well, we can do this. We can attack here, push the rat this way, and then the rat is no longer going to be over there. Let's go ahead and... I think that's actually fine. Let's just let's just keep as we are. So the rat attacks there, comes over here, we block off all these, and then all we should need to do is push the rat down one more time. Oh, but it pushed us as well. Gotta remember that. Okay, there is friendly fire on spells, so we gotta take that into consideration. But that's it. Everyone survived. We survived 5 turns, and we battle on through the ruins, apparently. Oh, get him, Knight. Get him, Witch. I don't know why I don't have a fireball spell. Maybe that's a tease. Phew. Everyone made it through alive. Thank you, Lysol. I knew we could rely on you. Don't thank me, Edgar. You're just lucky I need this. Yes, well, thank you regardless. More will come. We should move. Agreed. Grab your gear. We press on. A spider! My father screws up and I'm the one that ends in a dusty ruin. Just my luck. Lady Lysol, are you sure we can trust this Edgar? He serves the king who banished your family. Edgar? Oh, please, he's a simpleton. Not a single cunning bone in his body. Fine then. You seem more grumpy than usual, Pax. What happened to you after my family was banished? I served your family for over a decade. I don't know how much else. I've been living alone in the woods. I'm glad you found me and offered me this job. Good. With your share of the treasure, you won't have to live in the woods anymore. Wait, is that a spider? Eek. That sounded like a dude. Damn it. We've stumbled into a spider nest. 2 arms. These are the most fragile knights I have ever seen. First rats, then spiders. Where be the demons? We learned an ability called Earth Shatter, or Earth Splitter, excuse me. So it does 1 damage to everything in the middle of the attack, and then pushes everything out. Okay, another 5 turn. Oh, we got a rat up here we got to be careful of. Now, I didn't take a look before, but they do have 3 move. They have 1 action. And then they do 1 damage and push 1. So, let's see here. What can we do here? Well, there's not a whole lot we can do here. For right now.
Hello.
Let's just prep to try and get some kills up here. We can prep if we need to, for you to kill there. Now, I think... Really, that only does 1 damage, pushing you into the wall? Oh, interesting.
Yes.
And let's move the knight down here, since he has most of our damage. Can I maybe block off this route? Alright, now we really get to start playing. We get to see what's going on here. So we got a couple spawns. You're attacking here, so as long as I move, that's a useless turn. I could delay here, but I'm not really doing anything here. So, perhaps... that would do 1 damage to him, though. So... You're attacking this direction? Oh, but you're just webbing, though. Or are you actually attacking? Do you have a ranged attack, perhaps? You can get a kill there. Let's go ahead and block here.
It's my turn.
No, we don't want to do that. Oh, I want to hit 2. That's the whole turn. I don't want to do the whole turn.
Greetings.
So let's do this. Kill that. Just knock these two back. Don't deal them any damage. We'll move here to delay there. I'm curious, is this a ranged attack, or does this mean you're just going to move into attack? I think that means you're just going to move into attack, and I don't think... Yeah, I can't attack through there.
Hello.
So let's just delay this one. Oh. No, he does just attack in a single range, so then why did it say he was losing 2 HP? Wait, did you just counterattack? Can I go back a turn? I want to see how that played out again. They spawn. We get those showing up. Yeah, why all of a sudden is my guy attacking on his own? Okay. Let's see here. So you're attacking first, so we can do something like this. Oh shoot, I can't move that far. Okay, so I can't do that. I was hoping to be able to come up here and pull him to attack here, but I don't have enough time for that. Unfortunately, I'm in a position that's not great, so maybe I need to get into a better position, like down here. Okay, so yeah, now we can see. Got it. So the line is indicating how far you're going to attack. The problem is this one, because I could taunt the bat and bring him up here, but you're attacking first. Well, I could do something like this, maybe?
Hello.
Then let's delay this one. Okay, so what do we have? So you're just attacking the line. I don't really care about you this turn. Okay, so these are the ones that I need to take care of. And these. Let me think here. Trying to see if I could do something cool by like taunting him up to be able to attack his buddy here. Because if I come down here, I taunt him. I could move here, which brings him up here, but then they don't attack each other. I think here. No, again, because they're going to take damage. I can't do that.
Hey.
But I think I can... Well, that doesn't move him, though. But I can kill there.
It's my turn.
This is fine. As long as they're not dead, then we're fine.
Hey.
Okay, let's delay here. And let's just get the fox into a position. Okay, now from here, what do we need to do? We need to protect this guy. Oh my god. Okay, so we have 3 units here that are kind of in trouble. Well, you're only taking 1 damage apiece, so that's not the end of the world, because we just need to survive this turn. So really, this is the only one that's a problem. Oh, that's not good.
Hello.
Okay, hang on. We can't do that. Can I do this? No, that didn't move him. Yeah, so this is the only one that I have to worry about. Oh. Oh, right. No. Oh, I can do this. And I think we're good here. So basically I want to double check. Even if enemies are getting attacked, I don't think that that's a bad thing. I mean, it would be a bad thing if it was like turn 1 and then they're getting constantly weakened, but I don't think that if it's on turn 5, it's necessarily bad. Yeah, it's not a bad thing. Okay. That was easy enough. We're going to be eaten alive. We should turn back while we still can. Keep faith, men. We leave Lysel here to keep us safe. But, sir... God, she's just fireballing everyone. We're not turning back, and I will incinerate the next person who complains. Is that clear? Yes, ma'am. Oh boy, we got a bridge battle? The ruins are teeming with bats. This could be dangerous. Okay, he just runs up and dabs. Fear not, my love. I, Lancelot, will keep you safe. Look at my daggers. They are amazing. With love as my sword and your beauty as my shield, these monsters never stood a chance. Thanks, Lance. Charming as always. Get moving, everyone. More beasts are coming. We need to clear this bridge now. Lancelot can now use Blitz. Increase max number of actions by 1 and refresh all movement and action points. This skill costs an action to use. This is an ultimate ability that can only be used once per battle. Okay, same thing. Survive 5 units. Survive 5 turns. Let's see. Damage and pull target. If 2 targets are hit, then both take damage, no collision damage. Ah, I see. Spawn slime at the start of its turn. Oh boy. Okay, so this is going to be a kill everybody. So, let's try and get as many things dead as we can this turn. So what I'm thinking here
Hello.
is we dagger here.
Yes.
We get an earth splitter. Getting rid of those.
Hello.
I'm not exactly sure where I need to get the fox, though. So I guess that's gonna do it for this turn. We'll see what the enemy and our allies do. So I think
Hello.
yeah, so I can do that as long as I move.
Ready to go.
Hello.
And then I can earth splitter here. Take care of both those units. Okay, I gotta get you back in the fight, first off. Now, I think this is a point where I can rush. Yeah, which will push you up.
Hey.
Which then I can come over here, push you down.
It's my turn.
But I actually need to do this. See, I still want to do this. My thought was I was going to push, but that's going to do a damage here.
Greetings.
Or actually, no, that's just going to push him. But it'll push this one, or I suppose it won't kill it. Okay, so we got to get you over here. I mean, the easy thing to do is just dagger you.
Hey.
Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just dagger here. Rather than putting you there.
Ready to go.
Oh, right. The damage is because you're getting pushed into something.
Aye.
So I think I'm fine. I don't think I'm actually gonna do anything. Let me just go block off another unit. Okay, let's see here. So I can't get over here. That would be the best earth splitter.
Hey. Here. Hello.
This one is a little bit of a problem, though.
Ready to go.
I suppose I can come down here. Oh, no, I can't because... Oh, actually, what I can do is I can get the kill here.
It's my turn.
kill one.
Hello.
We'll just move over. Oh, but I got this one to worry about.
Hello.
There's nothing I can really do about that, though. So we'll just let that go. That rat is probably dead to allies. That was very helpful.
Greetings.
Here. Hey.
And that actually set us up great for an easy win. We're just sitting there dabbing. Everyone else is like, yeah, throw the spears up, and he's just like dabbing. Growl, 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 growl. Don't worry about it, Flux. It's going to be fine. I need to record this earlier in the morning so that way I can actually have a deeper voice. My voice is toast because I've been recording all day. Not much further to the keep now. Good. Keep up the pace. Forward, men. No way through. This blockade would take hours to clear. Best to take a detour. Agreed. Taking the long way around would be safer. Absolutely not. I'm not wasting more time in this wretched place. Step aside. Liesel, wait. That was frickin' loud. Liesel, are you out of your mind? I just saved us hours of walking. You're welcome. You also just woke up every bat within miles. That was reckless. Oh, stop whining and get your men moving. He's not wrong. We've got incoming. Lots of it. Weapons out. Now! Liesel can now use explosion. There we go. There's a fireball. Hint, rocks fall before enemy attacks. What the frick? There's going to be rocks? Friendly units must survive 5 turns. Okay, same old, same old. Oh my god. Okay, 5 damage. This is what I want. This is just like, alright, let's just get some damage going. Wait, how does it... Wait, what?
It's my turn.
Oh, it can only be used once per battle. Deal big damage to a group of units. Ah, okay, I see. It's doing 1 to all those. I was like, why is it only doing 5 in the spaces where there's nobody? Easy enough. Okay, let's see. So we can go ahead and chop you. Easy plays first. Let's do the easy plays first. Let's get you into a better position there, bud. Okay, well, we're gonna be moving her. Alrighty. So let's start moving over more towards the middle. So what I'm going to do here is taunt this unit, come up here to block.
Hey.
Dagger's only 1 though. And I don't want to push you into Fox, right? I guess that's fine.
Greetings.
Unfortunately I can't get up here to block though. I'm gonna go here because maybe this rat's gonna come down here so I can get this with no moves. Oh wow, I can attack literally all across the map. Okay, I guess I do 1 damage there. Oh my god, that's a lot of enemies. Okay, so they cleared that side. So let's worry about these now. There's a rock here that I can't attack. I've got a pretty good... This is actually a pretty good spot. I can actually push these guys. So I suppose the easiest thing to do is just to attack here. Oh, wait. No. Okay, so let's actually, now that we're safe here. Really, that only does one? Pushing him into the rock?
Hello.
Okay, so then instead of doing that... Oh, that took me back to the previous turn? Oh, I don't want that. I don't know if I'm a fan of that. I don't know if I'm a fan of the fact that you can go back a previous turn. I think you should just be able to go back to the beginning of the turn. Because what I'm thinking... you attack first. Oh, but actually you attack first. Oh, but it's only one? Oh, but I can push you up into here, so you're gonna die before anything happens. So let's take this opportunity to block here.
Aye.
And we'll block here.
Greetings.
Okay. Now we've got some stuff to worry about. So I think the best play with the witch... Oh man, the problem is this guy right here. Which I suppose is fine, because he's going to push him out of the way of... Yeah, damage and push. So he's going to push him out of the way of this unit, and then he's going to be all the way over here, so he's not much of a threat.
It's my turn.
Here, I think I just want to push these two out of the way.
Greetings.
Let's see here. I gotta get you more in the action. But these are more of a problem because they spawn other slimes.
Aye.
So I gotta get stuff off the board. So let's move over here. So that way I'm closer to the action over here.
Ready to go.
Here. Aye.
Okay, and I think we're good. Yep, that means you're safe. Oh shit. Oh, wait, no, we're fine. Because rocks fall before enemies attack, right? So they already fell. Oh, but that means that he's going to be a problem. Okay, let's play this out. The problem is, I think now I'm stuck with the wit. Well, no, I can come down here. Let's see. So I could push you. Holy Christ, this is a problem. I think I've put myself in a situation I don't think I can win. I think there's just too many things I need to have happen. Let's see. So you would have come here and you would die. I would need to get rid of you. I would need to pull you. I have no way to pull, though. Yeah, so this unit's just dead. So we gotta go back a couple turns. Actually, let's just go all the way back to the beginning, because I don't think I need to blow all these guys up.
Hello.
And I think I can hold that.
Aye.
I think I might have also been a little bit too far spread out. Yeah, see, that's a much cleaner way of getting the kill. Okay, so let's pull you out of the way.
Hey.
Greetings.
Aye.
Actually, the problem is, again, if I dagger you, it's not gonna matter.
Hello.
Greetings.
Hey.
So I gotta worry about this guy down here. So I think... What if I put the witch here and pushed him? That's going to prevent this spawn.
Aye. Hey. Hello. Hey.
I can kill here. Hold here. I can taunt here to block 2.
It's my turn.
Oh, but oh shoot, but the problem is if I do that,
Ready to go.
then I'm opening up this guy to get attacked, which is then doing damage here because I'm pushing myself. So it's like I'm either damning these two or damning this one. Although, let me think. What if... I was gonna say pushing him back does nothing. I could just kill him. This guy takes 1 damage. Oh, right, but the whole point was I was going to be blocking here.
Ready to go.
Okay, let's see what this does. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, can literally none of them die? Yeah. So we just can't do that.
It's my turn.
Hey.
So I gotta go back a little bit further. So I can't push him down.
Ready to go.
So I guess I just have to sit here? I mean, that's not true. I can get the kill here. I just don't get the protection there that I wanted to. Let's see. So what's the order? So you're going first. You're just going here? You're not even going that far. So, again, I do have a push here to keep you safe. You're gonna kill there. Can I? Oh, that's the highest tile there is on the board. Okay, I was going to say, can I roll basically to this square, but there is no square here. It's covered by the UI. I can, though, taunt you down here, which covers these. You're going to kill there.
Hello.
I could also...
Yes.
Man, that only does 1 damage, huh?
Hello.
No, I actually want to block their spawns, I think. We go here, we can block this one.
Go.
We push you down. Oh, now all of a sudden there's an arrow here. What the shit? That wasn't there before.
Hello.
Okay, let's see what happens. Because I think all of these don't matter. Because I just have to deal with what's on the board right now and these attacks. So which ones are problems? This one is a problem. All of these 3 are problems. This one is a problem. And that one is a problem. So this one doesn't matter. These 2 don't matter. Actually, this one doesn't matter. This one's gonna go first.
Aye.
So I can do that. Use my move. Wait, why can't I do this? Oh, cost an action. Okay, hold up.
Hello.
Max number of actions by 1 and refresh all movement and action points. The skill costs an action to use. Okay, so I gotta go before this. Oh, I see. So it just... So it doesn't give me 2 actions. It just gives me more move. Which doesn't actually matter. Oh, I think we're good. I think we're good.
Hello.
We push this guy.
Hello.
We get in his way, so that way he's not pushing us into there.
It's my turn.
I can blow you up. Again, I don't care about this one, because this one's going first. Is going to bite him in the butt. So now I just need to worry about these two. And with these two... Oh, I don't even have to do that. I can just push you. Now you're attacking here. I attack here.
Hello.
And we're good. Yeah, there we go. They spawn, but that doesn't matter. Round's over. There we go. We made it through. Sweet. This mission is dangerous enough without you recklessly endangering my men. You're here to protect us, not make things worse. I'm here to ensure we retrieve the treasure. That's our deal. I'm not one of your scared little soldiers, Edgar, and I don't take orders. You do well to remember that. Ugh, I forgot how difficult you can be. We're too deep in to turn back now. The entrance to the old keep is just ahead. Let's move. Edgar is right. Blowing up that blockade was reckless. Staying here too long is reckless, and I'm not going back to exile. We're finishing this and setting out. Or getting out. This is a troll. There's a troll over there. Is it friendly? No. It's not friendly. She can now use Meteor. Oh boy, well, in order to see that, you're going to have to just check out the game for yourself, because that is where we're going to leave this one. So Dark Pact, a bit more of a parody, I would say, on Fire Emblem's story. Not necessarily storytelling, but more of a parody story, more of a comedy than a drama, I would say. Again, I can't necessarily compare this to Into the Breach, since I haven't played Into the Breach. Yes, I know, I'm the worst. That being said, gameplay is very interesting. Like I said, definitely more of a puzzle game than it is like a more strategic combat game. One of the big struggles I think that I had was that it was a bit challenging for me. It didn't seem like there was a strong way for me to plan multiple turns ahead. Not that you can necessarily do so. I mean, you kind of can in a strategy RPG or tactics RPG. Obviously, some of it is going to come down to what your enemy does, and that is the case here. But that is why you have the turn wheel, right? Is to play back turns if the enemy does something that you weren't expecting, which was definitely the case, you know, in the first run of that last round where the guy was just surrounded by bats. There's nothing really I could do, so I had to just try it again, which is again why it feels a little bit more like a puzzle game to me than it does like I'm gonna call it a combat simulator. I know that's not the correct term, but just to kind of separate the two, right? Something that is more focused on combat. This to me, it feels more about enemy manipulation than actual combat, right? Most of our spells, it does seem like we're getting more abilities that are damaging abilities, but more often it's going to be about moving enemies into a advantageous position than it is actually just going for raw kills. Right, a lot of times our damage was only half of what we needed. It was only one of the two. So it was like, okay, are there enemies I can push into each other? Are there enemies that I can force each other to kill? Honestly, the hardest unit to use is definitely the Fox. For me, at least. I think the easiest unit, I mean, the easiest was probably Lancelot, right? Just being able to linearly attack things, I think makes the most sense. The Knight was just kind of our bruiser. And then the Witch, I think, was definitely the most fun to play. It took a little bit for me to realize that the damage was only happening at the center point, and then the push was actually not dealing damage. But once I realized that, there were a couple times I used it, but again, there was that time in the final map there where I thought I had a really good push, but then it was going to push me out of range of the bat, and then it all spiraled from there. But I think it's a really interesting game. If you're looking for something that's a little bit more, like I said, a little bit more puzzle based, then there is unit management, right? You know, you're not going to have to manage each unit's individual inventory, leveling, making sure that everyone's kind of keeping up the same way, different classes. If you're just looking for something that's, like I said, a bit more of a puzzle, but you don't want kind of the boring, just numbers and letters type deal, maybe this is something you want to check out. Like I said in the beginning, before the game comes out, if you do kind of want to get a feel for it yourself, there is a demo available. I'm not exactly sure the final price point of the game, and I'm not even going to speculate because I don't want to, you know, be the one to be like, oh, you said it was going to be $5. It's $75. It's not going to be $75, but you know what I mean. I don't want to set false expectations. The game is set to come out in 3 weeks from now. April 30th is the planned release date. If you want to check it out, I will of course have all the details down below in the description for you to check out for yourself. Let me know what you thought of Dark Pact down below in the comment section. And of course, if you did have fun with me today, would you kindly smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more RPG turn-based action. But guys, I've been Ganyonz. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Dark Pact. See y'all in the next one.